Grand Rising. I asked AI a question here because I wanted to find out the breakdown they have for, the 12 tribes. And I asked them about the 12 tribes going into slavery, and I asked about Deuteronomy 28, 68, and it gave me this long, drawn out breakdown. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just go straight to the point. When were 12 Jewish tribes taken into slavery in ships? That's what I'm asking AI. Check out the answer. There is no historical record of all 12 Jewish tribes being taken into slavery in ships. However, here are some relevant events. No, sorry, AI, these are not relevant events. It's really simple. When did the Jewish people fulfill Deuteronomy 28:68? I'm not worried about the Assyrian exile, because were they taken in slave ships? Were they sold or any of those kinds of things? Were their children sold in front of them? Was other people lying with their wives? You're not going to be able to keep going back and make it sound like these events were fulfilled and earlier. These are future promises of curses going on the true people of the Most High. And then Marshall talked about the Babylonian exile, which again, that would only be the southern kingdom, right? The Babylonian Empire conquered the kingdom of Judah, 2 tribes, Judah and Benjamin, and deported many Judeans to Babylon, right? The Roman conquest, 1st century CE, Jews were taken captive and sold into slavery during the Roman conquest of Judea. But this was not a specific event involving all 12 tribes and ships. So again, we're asking, give us proof. If the Most High is going to make it plain, if he's fulfilling prophecies concerning his people, and he told them that his words do not return void. If he said, if you don't follow my rules, this is what's going to happen to you. I'm going to send a people against you that you're not going to understand their language. I'm going to send like this horrible people, this base people to be on top of you to make you jealous. I'm going to send you into slavery again in ships. It's really simple. That's a simple question. If you are the people of the book, you should be fulfilling these prophecies. But see, what you're going to realize is that the people, every single group of people worldwide, they have raised up and just put in certain areas, and they're just playing a role. That's it. But it's not going to work anymore. I have a lot of information that I'm going to be bringing out. I'm probably going to end up going live shortly because the information, the Most High is bringing it all together. And it's probably too much information for just one video. So I'm going to have to go into it in multiple videos. But I want you to see, look, it's really simple. We're in the end days. We've been in the end days. We're just asking you now, A, prove what you say. You've been telling us since 1948 that these are the people, that they are fulfilling prophecy. It worked just fine when we were not, in our right minds, when we were going through the curses. Now that time is over with. Now you are going to have your feet held to the fire. Now you are going to have to explain. You're going to have to bring receipts. So again, really simple. You guys wanted AI. But see, your AI is weak. Your AI, it just regurgitates bad theology. Your AI just regurgitates bad history, false history, falsehoods. This works well on people who don't study. This works well on the 99% of the Psalms 83. But this will just expose you even more when you deal with the true people of the book. This exposes you even more so because we think for ourselves. We get the Holy Spirit who gives us information, gives us understanding, and then we get new outcomes because we are dealing with the true Holy Spirit. She's bringing all things back into remembrance. And see, your technology can't do that. Your technology can't think on the go, can't think on the fly, can't process this information and come up, because that's one thing that your technology, your AI refuses to admit, that we fit the prophecies. Because they talk about, well, yeah, the Israelites were going to go into slavery, but only people that went into slavery were the so-called African Americans and the 12 tribes, but not the Jewish people. I was like, well, see, again, you're saying that we fulfill these prophecies, but since we're not considered Jewish or we're not considered Israelites, then these prophecies can't be fulfilled by us. But again, you came up with the African American tag in 1988. This is not talking, we weren't called African Americans when we were going through the transatlantic slave trade, as you say, it's so called. When we were enslaved in ships, we weren't called African Americans back then. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are trying to use these new, designations and apply it to us today as if that's what we've always been. And it's not going to work anymore. So just again, I asked, when were 12 Jewish tribes taken into slavery in ships? Because if you go to Jeremiah 15:33, it says that, Judah and Israel are going to be, oppressed together. So therefore, this is a future prophecy that the northern kingdom and southern kingdom are going to have to be oppressed together. This just told you right now that those aren't the people. This is telling you right now that Ish over there, they do not fulfill these prophecies. Again, there is no historical record of all 12 Jewish tribes being taken into slavery in ships. So they just say that, but however, here are some relevant events. So let's check out the bottom. So if you look at the bottom, it says, it's possible that you're thinking of the prophecy in Deuteronomy 28:68, which warns of a future, right? Right there, right here, involving ships, okay? But this has not been historically fulfilled for all 12 tribes. Yes, it has. It was fulfilled when we went into slavery. That's when these prophecies were fulfilled. But just because we're not called Ish, we're not called Jews, we're not recognized as Israelites, that doesn't mean that we did not fulfill these prophecies. That just means that you've given us another designation while we were fulfilling all these prophecies. All the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28 fit us to a T. So just because you don't recognize us as being the people, doesn't mean that we did not fulfill those prophecies. The people that you are recognizing do not fulfill the prophecies. So therefore, they cannot be the people of the book. Because the Most High said that all the things that he said were going to happen to us happened to the Israelites. So you want to know who the Israelites are today? Look at the ones who fulfilled the prophecies, not who Psalms 83 has come together to pretty much all to come together to agree that these are the people. Your agreements mean nothing. Your breakdowns mean nothing. Your lies are all being exposed. That is why you do not come over here and run your mouth. That's why you don't come and try to, disprove any of this information. And get ready, because there is a huge amount of information that's going to be coming out. See, the days of us trying to waste our time talking to you and trying to get you to actually, defend your positions, defend, what you call us, defend what you call yourselves. See, the Most High is shut your mouth, and you don't bring any facts whatsoever, because you can't. Because just like this right here, it took me all of 10 seconds. And what's funny is I asked about Deuteronomy 28:68. I asked AI to break this down for me on Thursday. It sat there and did not respond. If you go into AI and you type something, it's almost an immediate response. Within seconds, they're already responding. This, I asked it twice. I said, can you break down Deuteronomy 28:68? On Thursday, no response. I said, hello on Friday, no response. It took AI tools this morning, Saturday morning, to actually come up with a response, which is a whack response. And then I got another question right here with the 12, Jewish tribes. And you can see right here, it's possible that you're thinking of the prophecy of Deuteronomy 26. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of, which warns of a future, right? Prophecy right here, okay, involving ships. But it has not been historically fulfilled for all 12 tribes, 12 Jewish tribes. But it was fulfilled by the 12 original tribes. That's the difference with all of this. You keep on trying to make a people that's not a people, the people. And now you're all being exposed. And it's not just, they all want to make it sound like it's all about one particular group. Oh, it's the white man. No, it's everyone who has come together against the Israelites. And they come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. And the Most High is going to be bringing the pain to everyone that has been conglomerate, has all come together on Psalms 83 against the Most High's chosen people, because you really have come against the Most High. We're just a representative of the Most High. So you are actually the Antichrist and going against the Most High's people. Much love, family. Shalom.